like an argument, something happens, just know that like I pay for shit.
That's like that. Ladies, listen. You need to have your own first before you get into a relationship. Do not depend on these guys.
Ladies, some people be moving mad.
Hey, Royce, you do too much.
You do too much. Hey, Ruiz. My name is Sejji. This guy, man. Hey, Ruiz.
My name is Sejji.
My name's Sharon. And I'm Maya. And welcome to House of CMS. This is our first episode of Deep with CMS.
So today we have two special guests, Malachi and Obed.
So today's topic will be, do you believe in right person, wrong timing? What do you guys believe? Like, what's your opinion?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
My opinion is like, there's right person, wrong time. It shouldn't be a wrong time, to be honest. Like, I feel like if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Because like, if someone doesn't stay with you for eternity, it's not the right person.
Okay.
To be honest, like.
Why are you laughing?
This should be like, say we're dating in high school, and I go to school in a different country, or like across the country. So we don't align because it might be a long distance relationship, stuff like that.
Also, could be just like
Going through about.
like I could be dating someone and then we're just on two different levels in terms of two different wavelengths, like different times of your life, and you just realize like, I need to be focused on this right now. I need to be focused on that. And then, but it's like, don't force it. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm thinking to get back together with that person in the future. Like, it can just naturally happen. That's why I believe. Like,
but a lot of people like do that.
Yeah.
They be like, okay, in 3 to 5 years we're gonna get back together, and it's gonna be me and you, and it's gonna be the right time. But like, you never know, because what if your priorities change? Like, what if that person changes and what you like, and just like, it all varies, right? So it's like, I feel like to stop you from heartbreak, because what if he's not the person or she's not the person that you actually dreamed of, you wasted your time. Like, you could have been like, seeking other things and other people, and you're waiting because somebody gave you a time frame.
My whole thing is I think everything in life is based off of what time you do it at. You know what I'm saying? So that's with school, that's with family, that's with relationships, that's with certain money moves. Everything is timing. So I feel like if that person comes into your life and let's just say you have certain things going on, I just feel like depending on the time, that person is going to be right for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going through certain things in life at a young age, or let's say your mid-20s, whatever, and you think that this person's right for you, but you're going through so many things, you're not going to be able to focus on the relationship.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
That even goes along with like, in general, like y'all have, when we're younger or whatever, there's someone we liked, whatever. Get older, and it's like,
what was that?
that's also like, I feel like, I hear what you're saying about like time, how things align. I feel like, I don't know. If it shouldn't be like a wrong, it shouldn't be like a wrong time type of thing. Because I feel like if you're rocking with someone, whatever, just try and push through it. Like, I don't know. That's how I see it.
To add to that, it's kind of a little bit off. I get what Obed's saying, because like, once you're in a relationship, like, it's not gonna be easy. Like, you're gonna go through things where it's like, I don't know how to comfort you in this situation, or like be there for you in this situation, or like we might buck heads all the time. But it's like one of those where we both have to like compromise and be like, oh, I don't like this and you don't like this. Okay, but like, what's the level of ground that we can meet at?
Yeah, but there's always, depending, like I said, depending where you are with that, this comes to a certain extent, because if every other day, twice, 3 times a week, you have to have that conversation with your man, what do you think?
Yeah, it's done.
It shouldn't be something that's just
Yeah.
I feel like you should know your partner. Like, I don't know. That's how I see it. You get to the point where you're dating someone. It's not by force to date. It's not by force to date.
No needs for us to
you can have a bond with someone before you take a step into dating them.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just certain things that should be kind of like discussed. But then again, certain things you can't account for.
Exactly.
And I feel like it should come naturally because what I feel like sometimes what happens in relationships is people want the relationship, but they really want the companionship with that person. So that's why you see so many situations where they keep certain people around for an extended period of time and they probably shouldn't, depending on everybody's situation, but they just don't want to leave that companionship because they have so much time and energy built into that person, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if the time is right, you'll keep that person around for the companionship, but as soon as anything goes wrong, you like too much school's piling up, work's piling up, like something happens within the family, you realize, okay, I can kind of push that person away, but keep that companionship because we're not in that relationship.
But I feel like personally at this age, like the way I see it, I feel like everybody right now is the wrong timing. Like I feel like you might be the right person right now, but like wrong timing in terms of like intellect, emotional sense, maturity, financially, like you might be somebody that you like and you're compatible with, but like you cannot bring 2 halves and make a whole. Because think about like people you're dating right now, you're not gonna end up marrying them. To be realistic, like
sometimes.
It's possible because you don't even know that.
It's possible.
That's kind of pessimistic. That's kind of pessimistic.
Because it's possible, like high school sweethearts, like
it happens. Like it's not like it's
it
impossible.
happens.
But there are situations where it doesn't.
But is that the way to think when you enter a relationship?
Exactly.
Okay, so do you guys?
Are you dating to marry?
Like, do you guys date to marry?
I mean, if I get into a relationship. And
I'm not wasting my time. I'm dating to marry.
Well,
Okay, so you're saying
it's not like I said. It's not by force to date. So if I get into a relationship, I have a vision, long-term vision. We can just not date. Yeah, like, how would you enter a relationship?
No, but there's people that believe that though.
I know some people.
Like out of their.
So like I said, it's the companionship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Some people can't handle being alone, so they get into a relationship. But that's just
They don't think about the future.
But like, are you automatically like from like the 2nd, 3rd month? Oh, I'm gonna marry this person. Like,
yeah, that's another thing. With me, there's no timing on, for example, the talking stage or whatever. There's no time. I can be talking to you for 4 to 6 months. Like it just depends on like what we do now for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, like figuring out if I want to marry somebody that time. It depends. Like if we spend 6 months, you and me, alone on a tropical island by ourselves, maybe. If it's 6 months, me seeing you every other week because we have school, we have work, we have to take care of family, then probably not. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on the situation. But I just feel like, depends on the time.
I agree. Like I definitely will date you if I have a vision of a future. But there's a lot of why I mentioned that was because a lot of people actually don't believe in that. People will go and date you like, that's not my husband, that's not my wife. Like they have that.
You're just.
Twitter shows everything, but like for me, why are you wasting your time? Why are you gonna date somebody without the intention of like, okay, we're gonna have a future together?
but you know what it is though? I feel like that's just so idealistic. Like obviously, subconsciously, you're gonna think like I'm gonna be them long term. But like realistically, like let's be real. Like,
Okay,
there's
yeah,
no
but,
one
like,
you're dating currently.
Okay, but take it in, Char. Like,
Are you okay?
okay, I get what you're saying. But when you're dating someone, you think, oh, this is going to be my husband. You're not thinking, oh, this is my boyfriend, and then we're gonna break up in like 6 months.
Yeah, like it's not gonna last.
You're thinking when you start dating someone, you're thinking, okay, a year from now we can go to Cuba, like you know,
like you know, like intermittent.
That's
like
when
you
hear
What you're saying is like you're moving like that's a closed like window. Like me, I don't plan on getting married just now.
Exactly.
But what I will say is, get in a relationship with someone, ideally speaking, that's the goal.
Yes.
That's
Why
why I
are
say-
you relationship married?
Cause why am I in a relationship? Why am I gonna enter a relationship thinking?
Well, you know what it is. I think it's the thing. It's like for me, it's like I'm trying not to be disappointed, so I'm not expecting.
But don't do that.
Okay. I feel like you're.
But
I feel
it's
like-
saving myself.
I feel like you're almost looking at it from like a I feel like you think you're looking at it from a realistic point of view, but that's kind of pessimistic. Because it's like
it's not. I don't think it's saving yourself. I think it's hindering yourself. Because if you don't allow yourself to get,
I think it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
you know, build
the thing. What I've learned is that love is never, ever. Because at the end of the day, it's always gonna end in heartbreak.
Everything is
you or that person's gonna die.
Someone gonna die.
Everything is
let you guys die together.
I would just die with you. That's right.
We literally had this conversation about like things in the world that are temporary, and guys, everything is temporary.
So even if something lives on forever, you won't.
You won't. You're gonna be 6 feet under. Like, come on.
That's why you guys just get your money.
Yeah.
But what is temporary?
Everything is temporary.
But watch.
Still,
With that temporary.
drip is forever.
Drip is forever. I was gonna say that temporary money you can get some drip. You can do what you want with the money for your time being.
Exactly. Yeah.
A relationship won't allow you to do what you want. Money will allow you.
God, man. This is a good question. So
I'd rather be mad rich than broke happy.
Okay, so would you guys be in a relationship with like broke? Not broke, but like
Poor people.
Are you guys against like now in our I won't even say our state, but are you guys against like being in a relationship when you're not maybe working, you're not really up like that, and when it comes to funds, are you blocking that away?
No. I'm looking at like you don't have to spend money.
The only time I'm not making money is if God takes my life on my legs. I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be doing something to make money. You know what I'm saying? Even like despite that, like, say you're not in the best financial position, trying to like not do something because of that. What if you lose all your money and then
what if you elevate? Like what if you elevate? No. I feel like money shouldn't. Okay, of course, money is important.
Plays a role.
It's a huge role. Don't get me wrong.
It shouldn't be like.
But I don't feel like it should be like a breaking.
I don't think money's that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think. Well, me personally, if I meet a girl, and as long as she has the mindset to take care of me and my children and my family, and she believes in God, and she, you know what I'm saying? All these things are checked off the list. If she's not financially there, it's okay.
But if she
has to have a mentality.
But she has to have the mentality that she has to be like, okay, my man's doing all of this. At the least I can do is A, B, and C.
Don't be a bum.
And then,
don't be a
and then, you know what I'm saying? And then when shit happens, like an argument, something happens, just know that like I pay for shit.
Honestly, I feel like money plays a factor because, like you said, if you're in a relationship with someone and they pay for everything, the day you piss them off,
ladies, listen. You need to have your own first before you get into a relationship. Do not depend on these guys.
Ladies, some people be moving mad.
Yeah,
you know the thing is though? I won't ever like, cause you're my wife, you're the mother of my children. I'm not gonna be malicious about it. Just know.
That's what I'm saying, man. You misbehave.
But that's the thing though. If you're my wife and you're my girl, you mother my children, all that stuff, you held it down. When I have money, you're gonna have money. For example, if it's a birthday gift, I'm gonna get you some stocks in a company. If I'm gonna get you even though you're not working, you're still having money, like income. So you're gonna be good. Because obviously, like say I do kick you out, whatever the case may be, on an extreme level, I want my kids to be taken care of.
Yeah.
But why don't you take your kids? But why don't you just take your kids?
No, I'm gonna be taking my kids.
Some want full custody though, even though they don't have money. Some women actually want 50-50.
Yeah, but I look at it like this.
If they're the mother.
If I'm financially stable, right?
More than
you're not financially stable.
I can buy $8 drinks without leaking out.
So if I have money, you have less money than me, and you want to divorce me. See, it's for a stupid reason. You're trying to run off with a quick bag. I ripped it inside of, give my kids. I have the money. I have the money.
Are you going to do peanuts for your
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
That is a very good question.
Am I answering that question? I am.
I know what I'm going to have. Because
I look at it like, hey, there's two ways to look at it. You can look at it like, hey, say a man proposes a prenup and the woman declines it, the man could be thinking, why don't you want to sign it?
Yeah,
Why no?
I didn't peep that. I'd be like, wait, you don't want to sign it because maybe
I feel like you might have ulterior motive. Ready? I feel like you might have ulterior motive, but take this in. The woman can also look at it like,
yeah,
trust me. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm not in that
I'm that woman.
situation.
I am her. Because if you're presenting a prenup to me, we've been dating for so long, we've been together for so long. What?
Yeah.
We've been together for so long, and you're gonna like now give me a prenup. It's like a slap in my face. Like for this longest time, we've been building for so long. Even before marriage, I'm pretty sure like when you're in a relationship, that's how I think. You just have to build with that person before you get married.
Yeah.
So if you present this prenup to me, it's like, yo, like now I'm just saying this, that.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Wait, with me personally, the way I'm gonna bring it up, like as soon as we start dating, let's say 6 months to a year, and I see the marriage is very possible, I'm bringing it up to you. Yo, if we get married, the paper's gonna be there.
So
maybe a couple months.
Yo, you guys have to remember one thing.
know?
Oh wow.
Out?
Because yo,
when I'm listening to me, I know what I'm gonna have in life, right? Right. So I'm just like, yo, I'm doing it early because, like you said, you know what? That's happening for faces. Yes, you already met the family, wedding, kids.
But a year is a long time too.
No, I'm saying like maybe a couple months to a year. Let's say January 1st, I meet you, we start dating mid-March, right? A couple months. Mid-March, by the time it hits that next January, you would have known, like, yo, babes, this is what's gonna happen. Because like with me, whenever I get in a relationship or when I'm in the talking stage, I lay everything out. I have a list on my phone of things you have to abide by.
Oh, wow.
If you don't have these, if you don't meet that list,
Sure.
you can't have it.
I'm also good.
I'm not gonna give you. I look at 2-minute relationship.
I want to see this.
No, not now.
I'll show you guys. The thing is, like 2 relationships start because you don't know how to love yourself, so you can't expect somebody else to love you. So that's how I have the list. I'm like, okay, I know what I want. If you can't meet what I want, what are we doing wasting our time? And I let you know, yo, these are my things. You can't meet A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But that's why it's important to date somebody on the same, not financially, but like at least like, you know, entrepreneurship or like motivation wise, like they're on the same level with you. That way you're not getting someone that's gonna want you for your money.
Whether you're shopping with Apple for 20 years, you still have to put in that term in. Those terms and conditions. Doesn't matter how long you've been shopping with them. At the end of the day,
you own half the go.
You could own the stake. When you buy that phone, you have to slap in the terms and conditions.
Very true.
You know?
Okay, that was a good
like
one.
I said, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't say yes. I can't say yes. I can't say no. Because if I say no and 8 years down the line, she pulls up this same video.
Yay.
Exactly.
So she meets in the kitchen like this.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
20 years old,
I'm like, yeah, I'm changed.
I'm a new man.
I want to play it safe. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll figure out.
I'm smashing my chest, babe. What are you talking about?
Me, I don't see myself signing a prenup.
Why?
Mainly because, I don't know, I'm just, okay. I think men look at it, okay, I have a lot and like I don't want to lose anything. But I know where I'm going to be in the future, and I'm going to have a lot, and I'm going to be risking a lot for myself too.
But do men ever win those situations?
But you know what? Talking about like money loss, but in a marriage, like when you divorce, there is a lot more to lose than money. The kid's future, you're diabolically, you're even good.
I know some kids that are happy their parents divorced, but most of them are.
Some,
but it's not the ideal situation.
Everybody like handles it differently. Some people are really excited. Some people are like, shit, like I'm depressed now. Like I don't have parents together. Like everything's broken apart.
Sometimes something that you need growing up, you lack them. So that's another risk that you're losing. Also, you can like mental health problems. People get depressed. They go into drugs, become homeless. Like there's so much more than just losing money.
Yeah.
So that's why I personally, I'm not signing no prenup. I will leave. I will leave you. You can marry the prenup. You can marry the lawyer if you like.
It's like, what? Like, that's just me though. Like, I have, as much as you have a lot to lose, I have a lot to lose too. And I feel like we should come to that same surface level where it can be like, we both have a lot to lose. So if shit goes wrong, like if it goes wrong, I'm both parts sorry. We're both going down together.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Because it's not, I feel like it's not fair. Like, I honestly feel like it's not fair. Like, because it's like, now you're putting in the mindset is that one person is going to be up here and one person is going to be down here. Why can't we just both fall because we got into a unity? We start a marriage. Like, this is a marriage. Like, it's not. I don't know. I feel like I think it's just a view of how you see marriage too. Like, everyone's view on marriage is different.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys now. So remember when I said how I'm not technically leading to marry, and I said it was pessimistic? This is pessimistic. Do you think I'm wrong?
I feel like I'm just speaking from the perspective. I'm not saying I stand by these views. But like, I feel like when people propose a prenup, it's not really like from a pessimistic view. I feel like it's more of like a safety net, you know what I mean? Because I trust you. Do I even trust myself? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
when I get into a relationship,
I
that's
know
my
how
thing.
long.
I'm gonna lose something.
There's a risk in everything.
If I lose something, and I say for example, I have everything. I have everything. The guy doesn't have much. Whatever.
You're not gaming no guy who doesn't have much. So.
I'm just saying.
That's the thing. That's what I want.
But there's people out there. We are not. Like,
so we have that point though.
No, but it's still factual because people really be having those
So I have one question.
Exactly.
How many women have you guys seen? It could be famous people. Any amount of women in the world that are with a man and the woman has a higher net worth.
9.8.
A lot.
9.8% of men have.
A lot of celebrities see people that are not on the same level as them, and there's like not always that equality.
But that's the thing though, like you said, with Chris, he was somebody. What I was thinking is that if you're a queen, you're not in a random guy in the mall hits you up. You're not talking to him. You're only talking to someone with notoriety. That means he's not. If you're here, you're not talking to someone who's here. He was at least here.
Yeah, he was
You know,
there.
so
He was halfway there, but
Yeah.
he brought him.
But it's different though, because a guy would.
He wasn't a bum.
That's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like women, like when they get old, you know what I mean? You say the sense develops. I mean, how women view it, I feel like they usually like date up. You know what I mean?
That's why
I feel like whereas a lot of times the man kind of goes down because like how many millionaires there are, billionaires, all that. They're just dating regular women.
Yeah.
In terms of financial status.
And the thing is, that's why girls, no matter what age they are, they're attracted to older men.
Yes.
Because they're more stable. They have something that's going on. A guy would date any girl, any age.
That's true.
Legally, of course.
True.
But
there's a shift.
But like, yeah, like
that's
actually speaking, I feel like a lot of women are attracted to older guys. It's because the bag,
Yeah.
But would you guys date older women?
Oh,
yeah, for sure. I would.
A lot of guys be doing that.
I would.
And they agree. Okay.
I would.
Because age is just a number.
too.
Once it's legal.
Yeah. To an extent.
Okay, so at this age, what's the oldest you guys are dating right now?
Maybe I'll say 7 years older than me.
Mod.
7.
I'll say
Big boy. 7. Okay.
What about you?
I'll say 7.
7 what? 19 right now. So that's
7 years?
yeah, because all those girls are
You have to keep the pool open.
7 years.
7 years. Don't you feel like they would like kind of like make you want to advance so quickly,
That's
like
all.
mature so?
I'm all in
It's a
for
good
it.
thing.
I feel like that's a very good thing for men.
But it can still,
They need
still
a
your
boost.
youth and innocence.
Not
at
even trying to
times.
put you guys down. Not
You
even
think
like
so?
I'm not trying to bring you guys lower, but I feel like
So
they do
they
kind
need
of
a
motivation.
boost.
Yeah, they do.
You know, because some people be moving up on their own, which is fine. But when you have an older woman who's kind of like not regulating you, but is trying to push you to like your highest.
Because also, but as much as you guys think age is just a number, like you're also gonna think, oh, this girl's older than me, so I have to act.
Like
older. I have to get
I can't speak.
But you're not gonna
I
act like a kid.
If the girl,
don't act like a kid to begin with, so it's like
because like for example, if like let's say just what 19, 20, he's our age. I feel like he could be with a girl who's 28, 27.
yeah, but his financial
But that's what I'm saying.
status
That's
is
what I'm saying.
27.
I know, but that's what I'm saying was the fact that as long as the woman sees you're somewhere at a pedestal where you can grow exponentially,
Yeah.
or you're at least somewhere going on the right path, she'll
That's what I'm
accept
saying.
it.
Like they most potential.
Because you'll have that older man mindset slash like experience in life and shit, but you're just younger. As long as you look your age too. Because if you look like a youth, I
Yeah.
don't think, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But for us, okay, I'm myself speaking personally. I can't really date that older just because I would feel like my youth is gonna like be extended like super quickly. I'm gonna feel like I have to get this in order, get that in order. Like I just want to live and enjoy the age I am with somebody that I want to grow with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
I mean, like I definitely agree with you. Like to a certain extent, for me, I would never date anybody probably 5 years older than me. I don't know why I don't want to go too old. It's not really because I'm afraid that my youth is gonna like be thrown in the garbage, but I feel like I don't know, like I just kind of want to be young together. Like I don't want to be with a 30-year-old. Like I mean,
he wants to take TikToks with me. He
no,
wants to
but,
take
no, but
Snapchats with me.
you guys do know that like men want youth. Like they don't want you to grow up too fast. Like they want you because you're young and you're not like you're in your teens, not teens.
But you like
you're youthful.
You're youthful. Like they don't want
you
old
to just
grandma.
boost up. If they wanted you to boost up like that, they go for people their age. But I'm not with it. Like I just want somebody honestly idealistic, like 2 years, 3 years older than me, even a year. I don't mind, but like
threes are good.
10 is a lot. 5, 7 maybe is my.
That's your job. That's your cool part.
But you know,
That's
I know so many people. I know you're watching. You want a 10 years difference?
You're gonna get 10 years difference.
Very soon.
Yeah, but they're just doing that because if they get booed out their crib, that's a serious spot to
And if
live.
it's 10, they better have their work. They better be
providing.
If it's 10, they better be set and
Like Birkin bag, you want that? I'm gonna get you 10. Don't worry.
they better be set.
Because
in,
I feel like if you're thinking like, oh, he's gonna be. Also, I feel like 10 is actually a long
It's
time.
so long.
Me and my brother are 15 years apart. So when I think about 10, I'm thinking like, this is my brother. Like, I don't know, like I can't date too old. I say 5.
That's a
5, yeah. I'm counting it at 4 still. 5, yeah. But
So
realistically, I like 2, 3 years.
So with that being said, what's the youngest for all you?
Oh, I'm not dating no
A year
than me.
younger. That's
Jesus.
I personally can't date anybody younger than me. I just
Yes, you
can't.
Why
Not even
not?
at this
Situation
age.
at
was
this
right.
age, you can't.
Right now.
If you don't see,
I was about to say, if the situation is right, if who's your celebrity crush?
Wait, Sejji Baka?
Okay, yeah, if he just got drafted, he's about to get drafted this year, so that means
Okay.
he's a year younger.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait. But let me explain.